co-host Michelle.
Hi,
She
everyone. Good morning or good day.
she took a while putting on her lipstick.
Yeah,
That's why she was
as women do.
late.
Putting my face on, right? Anyway, sorry. My apologies.
No, that's okay. It's different. I go with the flow. Now, today's topic was cost of living in Cebu and why a townhouse is a better way of living. And I started mine out with my expenses. What are your expenses?
Just the general, monthly rent, electricity, water, internet, groceries. Really?
Well, put a number on it. I said mine was 15,000 pesos uh, for rent, 6,000 internet, and I didn't go into all those peripheral things because that
Mm,
can fluctuate. Just the
mm,
basic stuff that we have to pay just to be here.
yes.
If you don't want to get specific, that's fine.
No, that's cool. I'm happy to do so. Um, you do the adding up for me.
No,
so
I
I.
didn't know. It's too early. No.
My rent is. I'm sorry, I can't calculate all at once. Anyways, my rent is 18,000 pesos. So that's about, I don't know, what is it, $300, $400 maybe a month.
Maybe about 300.
Yeah. Okay. And internet is about 2.5, so it's about 60 $70. Electricity, about 4,000. So that's about, I don't know, 120. I'm doing Australian conversion, so yours might be a bit lower. Anyways,
Okay.
and what else? Water is nothing. It's peanuts. It's like, I
Yeah.
don't know, eight
70
dollars,
pesos
right?
for 15, what are those, 5-gallon bottles?
Oh, I'm talking about I get billed using the water, but for the gallons, yeah, it's about
You
three
what?
hundred.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right. We do have a water bill. That's right. I
yes,
forgot that. But it ain't but
yeah.
it's either 2 or 400 pesos, one of the two. It's not that
It's just
much.
peanuts, peanuts.
Yeah,
I get about,
yeah.
and with the gallons, I get about seven. That
Okay.
lasts me like a good while, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, so it's about, I don't know, 300. It's great. It's fantastic
Okay.
compared to the Western where I was from, Western world. Oh, water was like $150. I
Wow.
think it was like per quarter or per month. But anyways, expensive.
Hmm.
So, oh my god, what did that up to? Jeez, look, I don't
Less
know,
than
maybe
500.
yeah,
Less than 500 just to
a
be here in
month.
the townhouse.
It's in the
Because what
townhouse.
because
Yes.
what I'm looking for is to contrast townhouse living
Mm,
because someone said condos were a good deal, and I listened to it and I didn't agree with it because those are shoeboxes. They are shoeboxes. They are way too small. It's like we both have a two-bedroom townhouse, upstairs, downstairs. It's
yeah.
and a
But the
pool.
space, yeah.
Yeah, we it's
The
a much
community, the people, yeah, yeah.
yeah. So
Um, may I add, I had lived in a condo when I first moved here.
oh, good. Then you can tell us about that.
Look, I had a reasonably good experience. It's just, yeah, it's just coming from like a five-bedroom house, with acreage, that space and the garden to a small, it is a shoebox. I feel a bit confined for me. And condo, I thought that was going to be for me. I always sort of, I don't know, when I was a teenager, I was like, I love to live in an apartment. How cute. But no, not for me. But my mum had more a bit of a bad experience in terms of the rules. There's rules for living in condos.
Yes.
Um, you know, they have restrictions in place. You can't have washing hanging out. My mum got, my mum was just hanging a few little, I don't know what, clothing on the, getting the clothes
This
dry,
is
and then
Filipina. They hang clothes out here all the time.
right, on trees, on fences, this, that, the other. Anyways, and yeah, she got a like a fine that she had to pay to administration.
Really?
Yeah. And she's been doing that since she had moved to the condo. So I don't know what was different that time.
Hmm.
And you're not allowed to cook a barbecue out there on the balcony. Yeah, it's just too much
Wow.
restrictions. And as my mum do, she loves cooking, she loves barbecuing, so she's
Hmm.
transferring here soon. So
Okay.
yeah, she's so happy to be living in a townhouse where there's more freedom, you know. Um, yeah, and
Hmm.
fantastic for my mum. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So now, moving on to the next section, we've covered the cost and some differences between the townhouse, the condo, and what your original living environment was in Australia. Now we want to go through the benefits because they are some significant benefits that I noticed and you noticed, but no one ever talks about them.
Mm,
First one
benefits.
is, yeah, you. How often do you go to the store?
A fair bit. It's
Huh?
just so convenient. The convenience of all, you know. A fair bit, probably a couple times a week. Like to the one inside or to the mall.
Um, what about the fact that we get to order our food and it gets delivered?
That's what I mean. The convenience of it all, right? Oh my
Okay,
gosh. Pretty much you just go on your phone and you go on your app and click, 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 done, boom, ordered, delivered within, I
okay,
don't know, within an hour.
okay. But what is the benefit of
The benefit is I don't have to go out. It's just I know I could be a bit lazy at times and I just want to chillax, be in my own home, in my own comfort, and just have it things delivered to me. I've never experienced that back in Australia, really. Number one, because it was too expensive to get things delivered.
but okay, this is remember, we talk about certain things. That is self-care.
Hmm.
That is a form of self-care, taking care of you.
Mm-mm.
And it's actually a millionaire mindset. Why do something that you could pay somebody to do and you spend your time doing something better?
Correct.
See, a lot of people we come from those modernized worlds and we got to they put those demands on us. We got to do this, we got to do that, and we got to
Yes,
do
the
this.
pressure
And
and
those
this, that, the other. Yeah.
demands, we get relieved of that, right?
Oh yeah.
And so millionaires, that's how they live. You're living like a millionaire right now.
Hmm. I
See
haven't
that
seen it in that perspective.
see? See? Because now once you start loving yourself, all right, the universe is going to say, okay, now we can give to her. Whereas she
Yeah.
was, so look at it. So now we don't have to waste our time
Mm.
going to buy groceries. And what did you do with your time?
I focused on me. I focused on my creativity flair. Things that I wanted to do, like my art and my crafts, and just trying to build on it every day, and just keep practicing at it and just keep trying. I've made errors and I'm like, oh well, try again. It's not a big loss, just do it again.
Hmm.
And I had that time to focus and what I want to do,
Okay.
pretty much.
Yeah.
And I loved it. Absolutely loved it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just getting glare.
Go
One
ahead.
moment.
Go ahead.
Sorry. Excuse you, people. Just going to close that. Sunlight reflection on the car. It's going boom right in my eye.
So now we start, these are benefits that I don't hear other expats that come here. They
Mm.
want to create these elaborate lifestyles.
Mm.
And we get here and we experience the exact opposite because we're living from a spiritual perspective and
Mm.
we want the spiritual freedom. Because the channel to God principles, if you look at the banner, it's about health, wealth, and freedom. And so now without your health, all the money in the world don't matter.
Mm.
Okay? So now work on your health, less stressful. You're starting to get the spiritual wealth.
Yeah.
You're going to attract the monetary wealth. That's going to come because the universe is going to bring it to you. It's going to bring it to you. And then,
Absolutely.
and so now you're going to experience a holistic freedom. But you have to be careful not to make this mistake.
Mm.
I was sharing in the other video how back in the States, my parents had a home, they had the apartment building, and they were a financial money pit and an emotional money pit. It was so bad they
Mm.
wanted to hold on it so bad, during the um, real estate boom, we had an apartment building worth $1 million, and they wouldn't sell
Right.
it.
They wouldn't
They
sell
would
it.
they wouldn't sell it. I mean, the property where it was Brownsville in Chicago, the Jews sold it to the black people dirt cheap, and then finally the gentrification, and so now they come back to redevelop it. They were developing $250,000 townhouses down on the same block, and they wouldn't sell it. And by the time they were dead and gone, you know what I got for that property? $100,000. That was it.
Oh.
See, that's the kind of mistakes that people made. Because my dad
Oh.
say, whatever you do better than I do. That's another topic. Because that's like, it's like, uh-oh, because I'm learning some other stuff too. So what else are you getting?
What else am I getting? Yeah,
Mm,
just overall general, just looking after myself and just taking up on new practices like meditation,
okay,
um, which I have not really have done ever in my life. I have thought like I don't have patience for that. I can't sit still for like for a minute or two, you know. But I
you'll get
have,
there.
yeah, no, and I'm liking it. It's I don't know. Just this week has really put this excitement in me. You know, I'm going off
Okay,
topic, but
that's okay. Go
spiritually, yeah,
ahead.
it's just, it just feels amazing, right? But of course, I have moments that I'm worried and I'm stressed. But then, um, you know, um, when I have started watching my tarot, um, it, one reading really resonated with me and said, "Don't don't be intimidated. Don't worry. Don't be scared. Um, you know, you can do this. You are strong. Don't be intimidated."
Hmm.
Um, and I had a moment. I was doing this thing I needed to do, important thing, and I felt really crap about it. I just really did, and it really got to me. And
Hmm.
then I took a breather. I'm like, right, focus. And then I started writing on a piece of paper. Do you mind
Okay,
if I share it?
go ahead. Come on, this is
Okay. All right. I just wrote this. Just
I want to hear it. I
okay.
mean, this. I mean, this is how we are living in the Philippines.
Mm-mm.
We're living by God principles,
Mm-mm.
and
Yeah.
so
Excuse me.
if if anything, we're equals here.
Mm-mm. Yep.
Wherever the spiritual direction comes, the divine direction, we take it. So you got it. Go ahead.
All right. So, I wrote, I will not let worries, intimidation, stress have. I'm sorry. I will not let it. I'm sorry. I'm nervous. Breathe. I
Right.
will not let worries, intimidation, stress take over my mind and spirit, for it does not serve me any purpose or value. Um, Instead, I will stand, and I will stand high and strong, and let my voice to be heard and to fight. Um, I will not allow anyone or anything to treat me with disrespect and disloyalty that will cause me hurt and pain. I'm not a doormat. Um, I am strong and powerful. I will win. I have won.
Okay. Where did that come from?
I have no idea. I just started writing it. It just came to me. I'm like, right, this is what I feel. This is what I'm feeling. I look up, took a breather, pushed whatever I've been reading aside, and I'm like, this is it. That's enough. Enough. I'm not. I don't want to feel like that anymore. What's the point of feeling like that? And I
Right,
just wrote it.
right.
I
You
think
got it out
God.
of you.
Yeah.
Go ahead. You think God what?
I think I don't know. I think I just felt God that I don't know. Maybe yeah. Maybe God helped me with that.
No, ain't no maybe. Ain't no maybe.
Anyways.
Remember, we talked about your inner child, all right? And you have to be the parent that your inner child needed when it was really a child. And that's what you're doing.
Hmm.
That's what you're doing. And see, the other part of it is that in a spiritual sense, we give our power to things, and we don't have to do that. You
Mm.
see what I'm saying? Whatever it is that entered your spirit, you had to agree with it for it to affect you.
Mm.
Okay? And so now, and then you said, no, I'm not going to feel that way. So,
Mm.
in effect, you took your power back because you were in a powerlessness state
Yeah.
and you didn't need to be there. You don't have
No.
to. So, you learned something. You feel better?
Yeah. Feeling great.
Okay.
I have you to thank, Charles. Seriously. I mean, I have never
Why?
seen since I've met you. I've just seen like I keep telling you like I've never seen things in a different light like ever like or a different perspective and just you've guided me through a lot and yeah. Anyways, thank you.
Well, okay. Now that she said that, ladies and gentlemen, I have an announcement like I made on my other one. I'm starting up another channel because living in the Philippines, the guide principles is too limiting. I'm starting up a channel called Charles K. Davis, the real Charles K. Davis. I'm being launching an app. There's going to be consulting services. There's going to be an app that you can download and subscribe to. And the things that I guide Michelle through,
Mm,
I'll be able to
absolutely.
guide other
Yep.
people through the metaphysical aspects of spirituality that I've learned from Feng Shui and Buddhism and Christianity, and they all tie together. Because she and I were
Yeah.
talking about every human being has a God contract, and I'm gonna save that topic for another video. Subscribe for more freedom, health, and wealth. You want to tell them back, Michelle?
Thanks for joining, everyone. It's been great once again, Charles. Thank you.
Okay.